The minute you saw those Charlotte Flair vignettes of her returning to the Royal Rumble, you already done know what the game plan was for the Royal Rumble and the road to WrestleMania. And those vignettes were an indication that Charlotte was returning and winning the Rumble. See, a lot of y'all were under the impression or just simply fanboying over Io Sky so much and thinking that she had a chance of winning. Now, don't get me wrong, Io Sky would have been a good choice to win, but at this at this time, at this stage, Io already lost to Liv Morgan the previous month, right? She lost clean to Liv Morgan, and did y'all forget so quick that Io was already defending the women's title last year against Bayley. So she was already in a high profile match as the champion. So it's not like Io Sky has not had her opportunities, okay? Io Sky has been treated fairly well. But see, y'all just don't like Charlotte Flair. Y'all are going to pretty much disagree what I'm about to say and not like what I'm about to say. But Charlotte Flair was the right choice to win the Rumble. Okay, you talk about the biggest star in the women's division. Out of everyone in that match, were you expecting Nia Jax to win? No. Were you expecting Bianca Belair to win? No. Naomi? No. Jordan Grace on her debut? No. Roxanne Perez, who just came from NXT? No. It's too soon for Roxanne Perez. And people are already complaining that Charlotte, you know, budged her way into a title opportunity. Oh, she's taken all the spots away from the women. She's taken opportunities away. The same old garbage talk that y'all been talking about for years now about Charlotte. Let's just state the facts. And I got my source from Busted Open Radio, specifically Bubba Ray Dudley, when he was talking about the major quality that Charlotte has over all the women is presence. And I agree. Charlotte Flair does have stage presence. You may not like her in ring performance, you may not like her as a wrestler, whatever the case is, whatever your gripe is with Charlotte Flair, you can say she's boring, this and that, and the third. Okay, well, name me any other interesting women on the roster other than Chelsea Green or Rhea Ripley or even Tiffany Stratton. Because the rest of the women honestly do not have the entire package. And they're not as entertaining, they're not as interesting. They still got a lot of work to do. The facts are Charlotte Flair has progressed. She has matured as a performer, and she's always had the look, right? She's always had that look. And yeah, we can say because she's Ric Flair's daughter, that's why she's getting all these opportunities to be the top face of the division. And that is true to a certain extent, and I'm not a fan of Charlotte Flair by any means, but she just was the right pick. And, I'm not complaining about her winning. I'm not surprised. You know, I went into that Rumble expecting Charlotte to win. I was mainly excited for what surprise entrance we are going to get for the Rumble. But at the end of the day, Charlotte was going to win that Rumble. I was really, really impressed with Roxanne Perez because she was the final two. She hung in there with Charlotte Flair. And that's a major sign right there that she's in store for a huge push in the future. So that was a win for Roxanne Perez and her fans, right? The fact that she had that breakout performance in a Rumble. someone who just came fresh out of NXT. Okay? Charlotte was off for a whole year. Okay? Everybody that keeps talking about how Charlotte is overbooked, overexposed, she wins all the time. That's not true. Because if she wasn't losing all the time, she would have never been a 14-time women's champion. Hello. She would have never lost to Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania clean. Charlotte, before she was injured, she was taking L's. Did y'all forget that quick? Yeah. Charlotte did not become women's champion, during that whole year of 2023. Well, I mean, she was champion for like a few months, but then she lost to Rhea Ripley. She wasn't champion for very long, you know? Um, the facts of the matter is this woman has a quality that not a lot of women have, and that's stage presence. She knows how to carry herself. It's almost like a goddess walking to the ring, commanding respect. That's kind of what that is with Charlotte Flair. And I get that vibe. It's almost the same aura that Roman Reigns has. Roman Reigns has that same aura about him as well, that same presence that gets him over. And if anyone was expecting the fans to boo Charlotte Flair at the Rumble, think again. And you'll be sorely disappointed to know that fans were cheering. No one was booing Charlotte Flair. No one was entirely against her winning. So when it comes to social media and people getting their panties in a bunch about Charlotte this and Charlotte that doesn't even matter. Okay, what matters is what we see on TV in terms of the crowd reaction. If the crowd was for it, then it was a win, right? It doesn't matter what you say or what your opinion is. The fans reacted positively to her return and they missed her. You got to remember, she was gone for a whole year. The women's division progressed a lot during that 1 year. And if I know why you guys are mad that Charlotte won, is because she's going to challenge Tiffany Stratton, and you guys are scared that she is going to beat Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania. That is why you did not want Charlotte to win the Royal Rumble.